So you can join me if you want or not. So we're here down. Let's say, I haven't practiced today much, but if I kneel down first, and finger stands with a hug, drop my, get a much stronger flex from kneeling, more core feeling, direct connect to lower core, just like elbows down to ribs, knees down to pelvic floor, or inner thighs, and then I step because my closed ribs is open hip. This is a separate point, or if I'm, eventually when I have enough warm up, then eventually, I have enough flex for the lunge, and that's a separate point. Sorry, but so anyway, when we get to grounded lunge, the first thing I do is base my inner palms. I know I'm gonna go one-handed, and then I push up the long shoulder to turn on the ribs to support the spine, and then I thumbs up back and kneel or stand. Straighten the back legs, stand or kneeling. And that's it. Like, that's the first warm-up I do. Just then this is super beginner, but it works. Then we put our hand on our thigh. Then watch my back toes, please. Straighten the back leg, roll over the toes, kneel down to shorten the stance, hip over the knees. So you have that shin base. Ow. And then you draw back to power. I know you can't see me, but you know what to do now. Then you pull the elbow back and lunge forward. You try to balance the feeling of pulling back until you feel like you need to lunge forward, is find your bandha, your center again. You spread your right fingers a lot. So your hands not resting on your head, just kind of reaching back. So when you hug and drop the blade, when you pull, look at my hand. You're like down here on your neck. I'm like back, going to the back wall. Yeah, then I have to work harder and get a deeper shoulder. And then after you get as far as you can, looking back and lunging forward, then a little side crunch. At that point, you should feel that left waist. Then a little extra information real quick, just for fun. You don't ever have to do it again, but which is, if the hand that's getting pulled, if that hand grabs the upper arm and you pull it out, I do spiral mudra there, but just activates the long joints and the strong muscles, the outer joint and the strong inner arm. And there's right, and then okay, that's cool. Push the head back a lot and lunge. Now we're gonna move to the wrist and pull more, stretching up. As you go down the wrist, you go up the side body into the outer shoulder blade. You feel that? Don't ever have to do that, but it's kind of cool. Whatever, even this pull out into even this kind of stuff. If I'm just throwing things around, but if you ever were to be like, oh yeah, that's kind of preps me more, and I could go to the in, and I could core in, get my back cool, and then core up and expand. Oh my God! And the reason why we chose that side, because if you let go and you're doing a choreography, you can pull into the pose. Put on the heel, let that natural movement, and let it go. Beauty. You stand down into the side pose. You step onto the sideline first. A little more, maybe.
Step onto the sideline first.
Well, yeah, like straighten your back leg and just step in, sweep the back foot into the front ankle line. 2 ankles, 1 line. Side body alignment. Keep lifting the front toes, more good habit. Keep pushing more through your front inner heel. If your stance was a little longer, moving the back foot, not the front foot, you'd get more inner heel slowly as you lift the toes. Look at your foot. You're trying to shift into, yes, get it. Okay, now I'm gonna shift gears. Let me turn this off. Good, okay, that's looking sweet.